Admit all. I will admit everybody. Admit all. Yeah, good. Uh, Good evening, candidates. I think it is now 7 o'clock, 7:04 in India, and we have Valarmati Central Bank, Kavya, our what is that? Federal Bank, then Arnika, Punjab National. Arnika, you are going for Punjab National or Central Bank?
Central Bank, sir.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है Central Bank of India. Yeah, good, very good, excellent. Yeah, now how to go about this? Now, to start with, first we will take up Central Bank of India questions. I think Central Bank of India interview call letter has come. Balarmati, you have received call letter?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. My interview is on July 28th, 9:30.
Oh, Baba, you are lucky girl. Lucky, sorry, girl, nahi, you are lucky lady. Ah, because you have interview much after. Very good, very good. So you will be able to know what type of questions they are asking. Mostly it will be of the level of probationary officer plus 20% more for credit. That's all. It will not be very different. It will not be very different because it may not take much time for me to start teaching you balance sheet, ratio analysis, then this, that, and all that. But it is difficult for non-commerce graduates to grasp them all fully. But what central bank will be expecting, it happened in the case of Bank of India, is that they want to know whether you have an interest in joining banking service, whether you know what is a bank, what are deposits, what are loans, and and also what is Reserve Bank of India. If you know all that, that will be sufficient. Based on that, they will put some general knowledge questions, sometimes relating to your field, sometimes relating to banking or regular general knowledge. That is what it is. If you do that correctly, you will be selected. But in the case of our federal bank associate officer, this is the first time they are conducting this conduct drive. Here, they are concentrating more on sales. They are not asking normal questions they used to ask in normal interviews, like say, who is our MD and CEO? What do you know about Federal Bank? They may ask, but they are not going into further details they normally ask in clerical interview and also officer interview. They concentrate more on how will you get me 20 savings accounts in 1 month? How will you get me 5 car loans within 1 month? How will you bring housing loan for 10 crores within 2 months, 3 months, something like that? Whatever comes to their mind, they will ask. So they candidates going for Federal Bank, they should concentrate on expressing their communication skill, attracting people, and also the ability to narrate things properly so that they score more marks in that. And one thing they are doing now is that it seems in many centers they have not allowed people without a driving license. That is a very sad thing. And another point is, mm, they in some centers they talk only in English in Maharashtra, but in some center in Karnataka they have been talking in English and also Kannada language. I wish Tamil Nadu, they should talk in Tamil also along with English. So these are the general points I would like to tell about Federal Bank interview. I think only few of you must have come for that. How many of you have come for Federal Bank interview here? One is Kavya. Apart from that, please raise your hand. Those who have come for, I want to know. Yeah, Sanjeev is for. Then 3, Vimal Adityan.
Soundarya, sir.
Soundarya, 4 of you. Then, yeah, that means equal. 50% Federal Bank, 50% Central Bank. No problem. Okay. Now, whatever I am explaining about Central Bank, candidates going for Federal Bank, it will be of use for you there also. Just for knowledge. If it is not useful now, you can make use of it in your future other interviews wherever you go. That's not a problem. Now I will make it a doubt clarification session. So please tell me which question you think you will not be able to answer properly, or you want to get some clarification. Those who are going for Central Bank, please ask. No, but in the case of Central Bank, basic question they will ask: what is credit? What is debit? What is journal entry? What is trading account? What is profit and loss account? What is balance sheet? What is capital? What is fixed assets? Non-current then current assets, current liabilities, long-term liabilities, like that. These questions they will ask. I will if you do you have any doubts in any of these questions, please tell me. I will clarify. Central
First,
Bank, yeah,
fixed asset.
fixed asset. See, first for coming fixed asset or those non-current assets such as land, building, machinery, vehicles, and other computers, etc., which will be used for more than 12 months, which will be used for more than 12 months. Using that, we will be generating revenue. That's one. And another non-current asset is intangible assets. Intangible assets means that is those assets which we cannot touch or feel, like goodwill, patents, trademark, and rights. Goodwill, patents, trademark, and rights. You can't touch them. For example, when you say Airtel, it has got a reputation. When you say Geo, it has got a reputation. So, and that money will be added to the non-current asset to improve the value of the company. And this cannot be realized unless it is transferred to another person. For example, when it is told to another person, then only you can know what is the goodwill of this company. So this much for fixed asset. In your interview, you should not talk this much at length. You will simply say fixed assets or land, building, machinery, and other vehicles which are used for more than 12 months and also which generate revenue for us sufficient. Next, any question that you have in doubt?
So balance sheet.
Balance sheet is a statement of assets and liabilities of a company or a firm as on a particular date. Why I am very particular about all these points is that balance sheet can be prepared as on any date, but normally we prepare at the end of quarter. Because nowadays with full computerization in your banks, if you go and press the button, it will give the balance sheet for today, for the entire bank, immediate. So balance sheet, there are two sides. One is liabilities, the other is assets. Under liabilities, you have current liabilities, which we have to repay within 12 months, like sundry creditors, then sundry creditors, then also short-term liabilities from banks and short-term borrowings, that is less than 12 months. Then under liabilities, you also have non-current liabilities such as term loans taken from banks or borrowings made from the public such as debentures, bonds. Whereas in the liability side, you have one more column known as capital and reserves. This figure is arrived after getting the total of assets minus current liability and non-current liability. You will get capital plus reserves. That is the thing. In fact, yeah, this is very favorite question in Punjab National Bank. What is deferred assets? What is deferred liability? Say, for example, balance sheet is always made on 31/3. So if you have made some payment of money more than covering that 1st April, it goes into May, June. So whatever extra money you have paid is taken as deferred assets. A reverse in the case of liability, where whatever payments you have to make on a subsequent date, that will be coming under deferred liabilities. Okay, very good. Next, anybody else? Any question, please?
சார் ஃபிக்ஸட் அசெட்ல நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி அப்படியே பாயிண்டா சொல்லலாமா சார்?
ஆமாமா, பாயிண்ட்னா you should not talk in words. One word, two word பேசக்கூடாது. You should say fixed assets are those assets which are used for more than 12 months, such as land, building, machinery, vehicles. That will
Okay,
do.
sir.
You stop with that. Only if they
Okay.
tease you, then you should tell intangible asset will come under non-current assets.
Okay.
You
அதுவும்
understand?
சென்டென்ஸ்ல தான் சொல்லணும்.
Ama, everything you have to talk only in sentences. See, unfortunately, you are going to talk, you have to talk only in English. If you are lucky, acha, your interview this time is going to be in Tamil Nadu. There is a possibility that they may talk 25% in Tamil. If they talk in Tamil, if you can explain well in Tamil, you can explain. But the language in which they talk, you try to keep it. Either it will be English or Tamil. You follow?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Good.
Thank
Now, can you answer me? What is your name? Ashwin? Enna perupa?
Ashwin Avinash, sir.
Ashwin Avinash. Okay. Now, please tell me, what is open market operations?
Sir, open market operations are selling of government securities.
Valarmati, can you add some more
Sir.
point to it?
Yes, open market operation is the lending of money from RBI to the state government and central government.
Anybody else can answer it correctly?
Sir,
Can I?
sir,
Yeah. Shubham
Open
Rokade.
market operations are.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Ornika, you want to say? Come on.
Okay, sir. Open market operations are conducted by RBI by the way of selling and buying of government securities to and from the market with an aim to regulate the money supply in the economies.
Super.
Sir, can I
Uh,
answer?
of the 3, 4, no, the question has been answered correctly. That question has been answered properly by Arnika. Arnika will get 10 out of 10. Valarmati may get a 5 out of 10. And Ashwin Narayan may get 6 out of 10. Because you see the important elements: 1, RBI; 2, selling and buying securities; 3, to the public; 4, in order to increase or reduce the money supply or taking care of inflation. These 4 points are important. All those 4 points were covered in Arnika's answer. So that is good. So like that, we must develop our ability to communicate. I have been telling in many interviews, never talk more than what is required. Do not talk very much less than what is required. At appropriate level, you must do it. And you must do that with confidence in your mind. Confidence in yourself. That is, there must be a smile on your face. You can't be smiling like a laughter and all that. But then still, do not show your tension, mainly for Valarmati, Ashwin. Do not show your tension to them. Let them consider you as a able, because banks want somebody who can see. In bank, you are not going to meet 1%, 2%. 5 people will be standing at the counter and shouting at you. You must face them with confidence. Every time you can't reverse back to your manager. Do you follow? Ashwin, your father himself was a manager. So you feel confident and
Okay, sir.
talk. Do not mind about your gap. Everybody has gap. Because most of us have been writing IAS exam, then state civil service exam. Most of us were having marriage, childbirth, so many reasons. So you need not bother about this. Here, luckily in central bank, the competition may be slightly less because one, number of vacancies are more. 2, you have to pay money and work. 3, initially few months they are not paying full salary. So number of people applying will be less, I think so. So please capitalize on this. This is a golden opportunity for non-commerce students. It is a golden, especially for candidates who are in the, say, aged more than 28, 29 and all that. Please capitalize on this. Good. Next question. Come. Next question. Doubt. Come on, ask doubt. No doubt.
Sir, balloon loan na sir.
Enapa?
Balloon loan. Types of loans balloon loan.
பலூன் லோன் கொடுத்திருக்கா?
Yes, sir.
பலூன் பேமெண்ட் தான் நான் பார்த்திருக்கேன். பலூன் லோன் நான் பார்த்தது இல்லையே. பலூன் லோன் அப்படின்னு இருக்கா? ஓஹோ, இங்க வருதுப்பா. பலூன் லோன். அச்சா, இந்தியா இல்ல வேணும். ஒரு நிமிஷம். நான் அது என்ன நம்ம சென்ட்ரல் பேங்க் சைட்ல வருதானே?
இல்ல சார், கூகுளே வந்து.
கூகுள்லையா? பலூன் பேமெண்ட் லோன்ஸ். பலூன் லோன்ஸ் இல்லப்பா, பலூன் பேமெண்ட்.
ஓகே.
இட்ஸ் ஒன்லி பலூன் பேமெண்ட்.
ஓகே.
I will show you. இதுல ஒண்ணும் இல்ல, we need not read fully for this. Balloon payment means, say, a lump sum payment being made. அது எப்படி இருந்தாலும் படிச்சிடுவோம், என்னால் சரியா சொல்லலையோ என்னமோ. So what is a 5-year balloon payment loan? Amortization is a typical for home loans. It refers, you please read, Ashwin, please read.
Yes, sir. Amortization is a typical for home loans. It refers to the decrease in outstanding loan amount via EMI payments, including the interest on the due loan amount and part payment of principal. When the home loan tenure, which is 20 to 30 years, comes to end, there will be an installment of the loan amount to pay off and close the loan. But with the balloon loan, the borrowers will still have a substantial amount of outstanding in their home loan account, then them that they must pay. These are non-amortized home loans, and some end in 5 years. Such loans are 5-year balloon payment loans. In the 5th year, the borrower repays the outstanding mortgage amount, which is substantial. How
Oh,
can I benefit?
lump sum amount. Yeah, correct. Continue.
How can I benefit from a balloon payment loan? Balloon payment loan, although it has its risk, as stated in the section above, can also be beneficial to the borrower in the following ways. Balloon home loans are affordable because banks and NBFCs offer them at the lower interest rates. The monthly mortgage payments or balloon EMIs are generally smaller than regular home loan EMIs. If a borrower opts for a balloon loan, then the lender may sanction a higher amount of loan than if they were to apply for a fixed interest rate or variable rate home loans. Why do borrowers hesitate to apply for a balloon home loan? The general understanding from the above example is that the borrower will only be able to make such a substantial payment if he has some rolling cash or some huge return coming through that he can use to pay off the mortgage.
One
Here
minute.
are some more reasons.
1 minute. Somebody wants to join. This is the problem with our. This is the problem with our Google Meet. I am not able to allow somebody who is coming. V wants to come now. He will be standing outside thinking I am not allowing. That's what it is. Doesn't matter what to do. We'll go here. Someone wants to join the meeting. Someone, who is that someone? Add people. I can't add. Let contributors. No. Oh, it's not coming. Yeah. So someone wants to join this call. Where is he coming? I am not getting him at all. I'm very sorry. Yeah. Now please read. Where were you? Where did you stop?
Sir, here are some of the reasons why borrowers hesitate to apply for a balloon home loan. A balloon mortgage was the ideal home loan for borrowers looking for a cheaper funding home loan to buy real estate. The general idea is to start with the smaller payments at the end of the tenure, opt for the refinancing option, and pay the entire outstanding amount.
Stop.
However,
Sufficient. So balloon loan is one where initially we will be paying lower installments, and the end we have to make one lump sum. People do not prefer this because at the end of the 5-year period or 10-year period, we have to make a lump sum payment, and it will not be possible for everybody to make a lump sum payment after the expiry of the period. So this loan is not that very common in our country. Most of us opt for variable interest or fixed interest. We pay regular monthly installments. Okay, very good. Yeah, stop sharing. Yeah. Now, next, anybody else? Next, any question? Balloon payment
Sir.
over. Yeah.
Sir, what is project finance? How is it different from working capital loan?
Good question. Project finance, it comes when, we make finance for the establishment of a factory or a factory going on an expansion. where huge amount is invested in purchase of land, building, and machinery, after which the production is starting or is increased. That is project finance. And in that case, the company will come with a project report, and we are supposed to go through the project report and check up about the technical economic viability. Check up about the technical economic viability. 1 minute. Now somebody wants to join. What to do? Check the technical. 1 minute. I will share this to her. Technical economic viability. Technical means whether it will result in the raw material will come out as the finished goods we want, and economic, whether it will produce a sufficient number of goods that on selling that we will be getting sufficient income, and viability, whether it is really viable. Like that we will see. Not only that, we also have to see whether we are permitted to do this business. It should not be one which it should not be one which is not permitted by people. Let contributors turn on their microphone. Turning this off might remove people using an outdated Meet app or non-Google Meeting hardware. They can join when it is turned on again. Arey Baba, I am not understanding how to do this. Add people. Add people. I don't know how to do this. This fellow, there is one person now trying to come. 97. You are not seen. Please watch the live video YouTube and put questions here. Put questions where? Put questions in
Comment column.
in comment. They cannot come here. In the comment, I can't see comment. I don't see the comments. In Zoom, I will open Zoom also. There is no other go. I will open Zoom for others to join. In case those who are not able to come here, let them come there. Let them post comments there so that I can see that also and answer them. Yeah. Now, what is the question we were doing? We were project report. Yeah. In the case of project report, who is coming? Join this call. Why? Useless fellows, they are not coming immediately. I don't know how to solve this issue. Anybody knows about this Google Meet? I am getting someone wants to join this call. His name is not seen here. Someone wants to view also. I am putting, nothing is seen here. I don't know how to solve it, but I have allowed this person, Kiran. Someone wants to join this meeting. No, not coming. It's a useless. I'm getting tension. Yeah. We have to look into techno-economic viability and also ensure that this project is not one that is illegal one, and there are no pollution effect as a result of that. and we have to check up whether there is sufficient labor available for carrying out this project, whether there is sufficient water for doing this project and all. After satisfying ourselves about this thoroughly, then we go through the project report prepared by them and assess it from various angles like current ratio, then debt service coverage ratio, etc. The important ratio that is checked up is debt service coverage ratio. And if it works out well, then the loan can be considered favorably and given. Whereas a working capital is one which is given for day-to-day operations of a company. For that, what we need to check up is only the current ratio, and in the current ratio of it is normally 1.33 is ideal. And after in the case of current ratio being low, we should find out the reasons why it is low, whether there are valid reasons for that, whether the company can bring adequate finance so that we can finance for their working capital. That's what we have to see in the case of working capital finance. Under the working capital, we have three methods. One is turnover method, the other is MPBF method, the third one is cash budgeting method. For Central Bank of India, it is sufficient you know the names of these, and not worry about explaining about this, because only commerce students will have to explain about it.
Okay,
Okay,
sir. Okay, sir.
very good. Now, anybody else? Any questions that you have? And in the credit officers interview questions that I have shared for you, lot of questions are given. Not only that, recent questions are also added therein. Today only I have not added because I think I have not received anything new. Mm, if I think I may get it afterwards. If I get it afterwards, I may add. But I have given this link to all of you, namely that current credit officer folder. Credit officer folder, I have given, not YouTube. I don't want YouTube. Just a minute, I'm going to that place. Credit officer interview. I am going to that. I will go in Google itself better so that I can show it easily. The Google will not allow. It's a useless fellow. I have to give so many numbers. It is all done in our own interest only. Because so that others cannot access it. Yes. Now, I will show you, this is what I have giving you. Credit officer interview folder. But one thing I have seen yesterday is I was conducting a mock interview for a candidate. The candidate has not gone through these itself. She doesn't know what are all the materials I have given. I think majority of you will be falling in that group because you have a fear in your mind how to read all these things. So let me not read anything, and I want quick result. How is it possible? Tell me. So most important things are this one, credit officer interview compilation. Are you seeing this, Ashwin? Are you seeing this on the screen?
Yes, sir.
You are seeing it.
நான் பார்த்திருக்கேன் சார். பார்த்துட்டு தான் இருக்கேன் சார். ஐ எம் சீயிங் சார்.
இல்ல இப்போ உங்களுக்கு கண்ணுல தெரியுதான்னு கேக்குறேன்.
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Yeah, this is important. This is at a higher level. Then this one is another one. Credit officer interview 2. Credit officer interview 2. Here, somewhere you will see Bank of India. So those are the level of questions they will ask. They will not ask very tough questions. And I think beyond that, some information has been given, downloaded from the website. And these are all simple questions for you. Commerce level, simple commerce level questions. For non-commerce students also, this may help you. For example, they will ask a question, what is a debenture? Can anyone answer me? What is a debenture? Debenture is a type of loan, say borrowing that is made by the company, assuring the public a fixed rate of return. And sometimes it is issued as convertible debentures. That is debentures which can be converted into equity, or many times non-convertible debentures. Debenture, first of all, it is one way of raising money by the limited company for long term, 5 years, 10 years, like that. Dividend. Dividend is an amount that is paid by the company that is making profit to its shareholders. Dividend is paid to the shareholders for the money they have invested in the company shares. See, in the case of fixed deposit, you get interest every quarter periodically. In the case of SIP, the systematic investment plan in mutual funds, the price of the unit will go up or come down. You may get profit, you may get loss. But in the case of shares, either the price may increase in the market or reduce in the market. But however, if the company makes profit and they want to create a good name for themselves, they will declare dividends. A loss-making company will not make dividend. Only profit-making company will make dividend. The dividend amount may not be comparable with the amount you have invested. For example, there may be some shares like Infosys and all, which is running in thousands rupees value, but they will be declaring dividend of 4% on the face value. Face value may be 10 rupees. That is not 4%, 40%. Or in that case, they will give only 4 rupees or so for entire 1,000 rupees. But the advantage in share investment is that the price of it will rise in the market. You may get some capital gain out of that. Okay, good. Now, any other doubts you are having, please? Any other doubts? Any other doubts? And above all, above all, what is the next one? Next one, also there is one credit officer. I don't know what it is. I have forgotten. There is one credit officer, probable questions. Sometimes when I had more time at my disposal, I used to sit and write down the possible questions you can expect in the interview. These are all very simple questions. For example, what is CRR? Who can answer me this question?
Sir, cash reserve ratio.
Explain.
The reserves kept with the bank keeps the reserves with RBI, sir.
You should tell clearly this is the balance that the bank should keep in its current account with the Reserve Bank. in its current account with Reserve Bank of India. 4% of NDTL, 4% of net demand and time liabilities. Okay.
Total deposit.
Now, this is a very favorite question. What is contingent liability? What is contingent liability? No, sometimes they ask very simple
Sir, can I
questions.
answer?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, can I answer?
Yeah, please answer.
Uh, Sir, these are the potential liabilities that may arise depending upon the future events, and these contingent liabilities are not recorded in the balance sheet. They are actually disclosed in the notes of accounts.
Correct. Good. Like suits filed against the company or
Yes, sir. Lawsuit.
guarantees
Yeah.
issued or guarantees issued. Like that you can tell. Good. Very good. You told correctly. What is preliminary expenses and it comes in which side of balance sheet? What is preliminary expenses? What is preliminary expenses? Preliminary expenses
Sir,
are, yeah, tell me.
it is the cost that occurs before starting the operation of the
Yeah,
company.
this is the initial expenses incurred at the time of starting of a company. That is right. And it will not be shown fully as a expenditure in that year itself because the loss will be shown very high. So a portion of it will be taken to this year's expenditure and the balance amount will be shown under asset side, under the asset side, non-current asset. Okay, very good. Then what is inflation? What is current inflation rate? Come on, who can answer me this simple question? Pure short question for central bank.
Sir, general increase in price of the goods and services, sir. Inflation.
Inflation is the price.
Pardon?
General
General,
increase in the rate of price of goods and services termed as inflation, sir.
yeah. No, you should say that general increase in the price of goods and services over a length of time.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is the current inflation?
Uh, Sir, it's about 2.1% as
Correct,
consumer
correct. Consumer price
on the
index,
CPI.
2.1% now.
One.
But 2 days back, I read one report stating that Kerala state had a high inflation of 6.8%. I don't know what it is. Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
sir, is the correct. Kerala is the
Yeah.
highest, Telangana is the lowest.
Acha. So forget about that. But generally, a country as a whole, 2.1%. Okay. Very good. Anything else? Anybody else wants to ask some questions at this stage? So please go through these questions. And the best one is this one. One girl, Prachi. mm,
Sir, one doubt, sir.
one, yeah, 1 minute. Yes. Tell me.
Sir,
In the
12th
credit, in the credit officer interview compilation, initially first 10 to 12 pages, I have given, she has given the answers. I have given them here, there. Please go through that. Yeah. Now one candidate is coming online and she is telling, literally, I had the worst experience in my interview lasted for only 4 to 5 minutes. They kept talking about my hometown, Patna, Bihar. At the end, they just asked for giving term loan, what you will see in balance sheet. This is the question our Arnika asked. Of course, we can't see in the balance sheet. We have to see in our project report and other areas, and then decide about it. However, we can arrive at debt service coverage ratio from the figures available with us. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Best wishes. I will close now. Again, come at India time 8 o'clock for conducting mock interview. I think 8 o'clock mock interview is for 8 o'clock mock interview. I don't know. Some 88602 is coming like that. Some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 people have to be done today. Best wishes. Thank you. By tomorrow, if time permits, I think as it is, I have kept 7 to 8 free for me so that I can talk to people like this. You come prepared with extra knowledge you have acquired. You come prepared with doubts. You be prepared to share what you have studied so that you can experience your communication skill. But what is happening in reality is they spend just 5 minutes with you. They will ask more about your native place. Please get to know about your native place. Say the crops grown in that place, the industries in that place, famous people living in that place, then tourist spots in that place. Please be ready so that other aspects can be taken off by you. Best wishes. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
so worry doubt, sir. How many branches did the Federal Bank have in Tamil Nadu, sir?
vacancies, I have no idea. No idea.
No vacancy, sir. எத்தனை branch இருக்குன்னு கேட்டேன் சார் தமிழ்நாட்டுல. நான் கூகுள்ல தேடி பார்த்தேன் கிடைக்கல சார்.
எனக்கும் தெரியாது பாது. நீங்க தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். தெரியல. Just ஒரு
Okay.
search பண்ணி பாருங்க. I have no idea. What is available on net only I can tell you. Okay.
அது across the country. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.